gonna memory, but it's not like I need it. And we may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Tape my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Content, hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is a one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste consumption. Breathe faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. It's music till the wick burns out. Be carefree lately, yeah. Just kicking up daisies. Got one too many quarters in my pockets. Counting like the four-leaf clovers in my locket. Untied laces, yeah. Just tripping on daydreams. Got dirty little lullabies playing on repeat. Might as well just ride around the nursery and count sheep. You stole my heart of gold after my silver soul. Can you dig any deeper now? I gave you all I own, put you on this golden throne, but
please stand by. Technical difficulties, please stand by. Technical difficulties, please stand by. Technical difficulties, please by. Technical difficulties, please stand by.
You cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. 'Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now. words concealing what deep down I felt for you. Oh, I regret for losing the one who loved me, for who I can't go back to. Walking through all the dust and reason frame a past we simply let fade. Oh, but I don't close the door, waiting a chance for when we'll be back again. You make me feel so crazy, still in love with you. You make me feel amazing when I'm next to you. You make me feel so crazy, my heart breaks for you. Can't help but know that I'm still in love with you. You make me feel so. When there's no hope, loving for you who saw me before I knew who I'd be. What I have around me means nothing to me if I can't share it with you. Walking through all the dust and reason frame a past we simply let fade. But I don't close the door, waiting the chance for when we'll be back again. You make me feel so crazy, still in love with you. You make me feel amazing when I'm next to you. You make me feel so crazy, my heart breaks for you. Can't help but know that I'm still in love with you. You make me feel so.
Keep making videos, you are a YouTuber.
Just going for some more questions. Why did I start YouTube? This time I started YouTube because I used to play a lot of RuneScape, as we were talking about before, and I used to watch people make guides on it, on how to beat the boss. And so I said, hey, that looks cool, I want to start doing that. And so I started making YouTube videos and started making guides, because I like to teach people how to do it. And the rest is history. Okay, there's a switch from my logo is not a community block. My logo is actually my username spelled out in a cube form. A lot of people never noticed that. It says log.zip in cube form. I'll show. I'll take a little screenshot real quick. How many of y'all ever noticed? Actually, are we able to post links in this?
Yeah, you should be able to.
So that's my logo. It says log.zip, and at a glance, it just looks like a cube. Someone told me it looks like a Transformers logo. They thought it was like a robot or something. I was like, wow, I really need a logo. I need a brand redesign. I need to hire a specialist. So we actually might change the logo soon. To be something that actually rally behind instead of the Decepticon. Do I miss the 1.8 days with command blocks, says Void Termina. Not really. I think they're better in every way now. I love all the changes that Mojang and Microsoft make to the game. It makes my job easier, and it makes the videos even better. That one human Cody says, your YouTube account is older than me. Wow.
Oh.
What a mind blow. I run into that more and more, obviously, because my channel keeps getting older. But it's always crazy to think about that there are people that are younger than some of the videos I've made.
Actually, Autcraft is over 6 years old now, so it's at the stage where we can start getting some players applying that will be younger than the server itself.
Wow, that's a long time. Congratulations.
It's one of the oldest survival servers.
It's amazing. I love that. All right, let's see. If you had to take one thing away from Minecraft, what would it be, says Magic Lentil Soup. Take one thing away? Ooh, if I had to. If I had to take one thing away. Wow, that's a really good question. I would take away... Oh my gosh. I was not ready for this, guys. I would take away the end credit scene. And it's not because I don't think people should be credited. I just think that the idea of beating the Ender Dragon and then you get the end credit scene, it doesn't make much sense to me because there's still so much more to do after that. Like, you can't even go to the end cities really until after you've, quote, beaten the game. So I wish there was a way for them to reliably show the credits that everyone deserves to have shown without it coming off as you beating the game. Because I can't imagine how many people saw those credits and then realized, hey, there's not much else to do. So that's what I'd take away. Sorry if that's a safe answer. It is, but too bad.
It's a good answer. That once upon a time, that was it. You beat the dragon. There's nothing left to do. It didn't make those little points.
Exactly.
But now it does.
Favorite Minecraft update? I would say 1.9. Because 1.9 changed combat, and I like the combat changes. I know that's a controversial stance to take, especially because most people play on Pocket Edition. Most play on Pocket Edition or the Bedrock version, and that's hard to do combat, the new combat on that type. But I mostly liked it because that's the version that added in the new command blocks, the repeating command blocks, the chain command blocks, and it also optimized command blocks. So the moment that update came out, my whole YouTube channel changed for the better, and we were able to do 10 times more things. So that's probably my favorite update. Logdotzip, do you like dogs? Says Dog Girl. I do. I love dogs. They're probably my favorite animal, other than chickens, and certainly probably easier to have as a pet than chickens. But maybe not. I've never had a pet chicken. Ooh, someone just posted. I just got to the frying chicken in the chat. I can't wait to get some lunch. That sounds good. Let's see. Now, I didn't eat my pet. How dare you assume such a thing? I may have gotten to a couple of his cousins. Like I said, chicken's delicious. But... Popeyes? Has anyone had the new Popeyes chicken sandwich? Someone asked about Popeyes. I did, actually. They got me. they got me with all their social media nonsense, and it was pretty good. Oh, thanks for all the Fs, man. I'll tell you what. We're gonna do some scrolling. I want to catch up to some more recent questions. If you haven't had your question answered, of course, ask it again. But let's see. I like that. Being a developer is not stressing at all. That's awesome. My day is good, Cody. Thank you so much for asking. I appreciate it. It's cool to be here on the server, and I'll have to make it up to you guys since I wasn't able to hop on the server, and maybe it'll get fixed soon. But either way, I'll talk to Stuart, and I'll have to come back and build something with you guys.
Yeah. Speaking of which, not to interrupt, but I do have an ACO Discord. There's a bunch of people in the chat there. Maybe we'll pull them over, and they can continue messaging in here, and I'll have you go to the ACO server, and you can go on there and at least look around while you answer questions, if you want. I'll send you the.
It might be better to do after, if that's okay, because I'm struggling just keeping up.
Yeah,
with all
keeping up. Okay. Yeah, that works too. We'll do that right after we. Sure. That sounds good.
Awesome. Okay. Let's see. Oh, did I break some rules? We don't talk about the. Oops, my bad. Sorry, everybody. Thanks for calling me out. Black Nev asks, on average, how many hours does it take to record, edit, make the thumbnail, and upload one video?
Good question.
Wow, that is a good question. So, like I said, there's a lot of people that help me with the videos now. So once a week, sometimes twice a week, I'll have a creative session. That will be with my producer, CJ, my head developer, Ethan, and my COO, James. And we will have a creative meeting that will last hours and hours, 4 to 6 hours, just talking about new video ideas. And so I would say we spend about 1 hour on average just thinking of what the video is going to be. So we'll spend that, okay? Once we have our idea, and I guess technically, right, if we've got 3 people helping me, that's like 3 hours spent for a video. I'll then take that idea and I'll have my producer send it over to one of our developers. And so they'll work on the world itself. And so they'll spend anywhere from 3 to 4 hours on that. And then communication between them is probably an extra hour. So we're at about, we'll call it 10 hours right now before we even get the world for the video. Once we get the world back, my producer, CJ, he will test the world for bugs, and he will learn the world. And sometimes there's bugs, sometimes there's not. For him to learn it, it usually takes about 45 minutes. Then he'll record himself playing the world that we had made so that I can watch his video, and he teaches me how to use the stuff that we just had created. And so it takes him about 45 minutes to make that video on top of the 45 that took him to learn it. The video is usually 20 minutes long, 20 to 30. And so I'll watch that and then I'll record it. The actual recording itself takes about 1 hour. So I believe we're at about 13 hours right now. Total spent across everyone's time. Once I record the video, we send it to our editor, one of our editors, and they'll spend 3 to 4 hours on one video. They send it back. I make the thumbnail for it. That takes about 1 hour. My producer, he'll upload the video, do the title. Well, I give him the title, but he'll type it in, the description, the tags. He uploads it. He checks the video for errors so that there's no bad edits in it. And then around that time, the video goes live. So I would say it takes about 20 hours to make one video. And we do about 9 videos a week across both our channels. It's a long time.
So if you want to make your own videos, be ready to dedicate some time.
Right. Exactly. It used to be easier on YouTube. And you can still make those videos. But like I said, I do it to make sure that we can keep paying our bills. So I could go record a map that takes 5 minutes. Go record a 5-minute map. I could keep the editing really light, and so it takes no time to edit it. I could still make a video and get it filmed, edited, thought of, put online, thumbnail in under 2 hours. So don't let what I said scare you, right? It's a different story. We got 10 people making these videos. If you want to go do it on your own, you get a video done in an hour or two. And I encourage you to do that.
It's also very different when you've done 3,000 videos. Like when you just start out and you've literally punching a tree, starting a new survival series or just showcasing a mod or whatever. It's very different when you've done 3,000 of them and you have to come up with something unique.
Right. Yeah, exactly. It's hard to do a lot of different videos, and sometimes parts of them are the same, but we always try and make sure that each video is its own experience. So I say have at it, guys. And don't even be afraid to do a lot of the same thing. It's like what we were saying earlier. Just make videos and make sure you like doing it. Are you going to Did you go to PAX West? I did not go to PAX West. We were working on videos. I'll actually be in Seattle in a few days for a secret Minecraft related event that I'm not allowed to talk about. I signed paperwork and everything. So I can't wait to tell you guys about it when I am allowed to tell you guys about it.
Isn't that the weirdest thing about, like, okay, so I'm not famous, but I've been in the news a lot for the TED Talks and all this sort of stuff. So like the TED Talk is a good example. Like I find out they asked me to do it, and then I say, okay. And then they send me everything and I start preparing for it. And it's not until they make the announcement that I can tell people. But I'm sitting here in my chair going, I want to tell them so bad. Like, so like as a YouTuber, you know, a YouTube celebrity, you end up doing that a lot, right? Where you come up, you do something and it's not for like another 3, 4, even 6 months before you're even allowed to tell people about it.
Yep, it's true. I know lots of dirty little secrets, a lot of clean secrets too, don't worry. But I'm not allowed to tell anybody a lot of things I know about upcoming games, upcoming updates. I may not even be able to say that. So I would just shut up or be quiet. But yeah, it's cool. It's cool to have people that trust you with that stuff. And I've always made sure to not betray anyone's trust. And you know, only in serious circumstances where someone's in danger should you know, be willing to go to someone with a secret that, you know, you're worried about them, this and that. But otherwise, I try and keep my secrets. I keep my promises, right?
Especially when you have to sign something.
Exactly. Yeah.
So the server is slowly opening its doors to people coming through. There's like over 50 people on now. So
I made it.
Here you are. There he is. So everybody in the chat, keep on pressing connect. It'll let you in eventually if it doesn't right away.
This is cool. I'm here.
He's here.
So
finally.
I'm gonna still look at the Discord chat, but I'm gonna quickly set up my controls so that I can see a little bit better. And then, am I able to get maybe fly just so that I don't want to be?
Yeah, you can just do /fly. You have.
Oh, cool.
You have all the commands in the world at your disposal.
Wow.
You can just go into creative mode, actually, I believe.
Oh, cool. I'm not mad at all. That'll be awesome. All right.
This is good. We'll at least get some screenshots out of this. We still have 50.
Look at this. This is neat.
Yeah, if you fly up and look down and see. This is our brand new spawn.
Hi, guys. Let's see. I'm going to check out the server right now. Wow, look at this.
Just keep trying, guys. It's opening its doors slowly. You'll get in.
I see what you mean. Now it's the ultimate typing game.
Mm-hmm.
This is a cool spawn. You got a pillager outpost right there. Is this some kind of hotel? What am I looking at? Wow.
Up on the mountain, that's our Patreon monument. So when people pledge, they get the rank and stuff, but they also get their sign at spawn.
Oh, cool. Oh, yeah. Look at this.
Yeah.
This is neat. Swanky build.
That build is actually Magic Lentil Soup, who's in the chat. He built this. It was a part of a contest. I didn't show people what the spawn was, what the theme was, with the ocean and the glass and everything. And I said, your build is going to go on the top of a mountain. So go. And so they didn't know what colors to use or anything like that. And it made it fair, because then it's not the best person. It's not the best builder. It's the person who makes it fit the best without knowing what you got to do to fit. And he built that, and it was amazing. So yeah, he's the one player that gets something at spawn.
I like when people build around themes. It shows how good you are.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody. I'm going to just, let's see. I am going to stand still really quick, answer some Discord questions, and then come back here. So grab a pick. Meanwhile, cool. All right. Favorite Minecraft parody? It's got to be Creeper's Got Us Fallen in Love Again. Creeper. Oh, man. It's been in my head, honestly, for the last month or two. That's be mine. Ooh, 4P5. I'd love to help make some data packs for your videos if you need any aesthetic help. I'm good with adding particles and sounds to packs. It can work for free too. Well, we don't do free work. I pay people that help us because I make money doing what I do too, and so that's always fun. But you know, we can always I'll have to reach out. Start sending your resumes, everybody. It's cool. I've had a lot of people that are 16 or 17 get their parents' permission and do work with us. And, you know, maybe one of their first jobs was doing, you know, work with my channel. And some of them have been 17 and turned 18 or 19. And now they're, you know, becoming young adults and they're still working with us. So there's lots of people that have had Logdotzip on their resume, I guess, which is also weird to think about. Do you have any videos of yours that you think are overrated? That is a good question.
That's a hilarious question. I love it.
Yeah. I would say my Never Dig Straight Down video is pretty overrated. I don't know how that thing got 18 million views on it, but it's pretty overrated. You like my Pocket Edition channel, Dan? Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. We've been having a lot of fun with that one. Especially with Noob Girl. That's been an experience. All right, let's see. Yeah, we used the entities. We used just armor stands and custom models, Donster, for our features that were supposed to be in Minecraft. Animated paintings for Rana and all that. It is tough to work with a lot of people, Lava. But that's also the rewarding thing. I like taking on challenge. I like doing as much as I can, as much as humanly possible without it starting to affect me. I think part of life is the struggle and the challenge. And I'm sure in a lot of ways you guys deal with that on a day-to-day basis over lots of different things. And I think that there's a certain level of satisfaction that I personally at least can get from knowing that I've got a tough challenge in front of me, whether it's working with 10 people all the time or putting up 600 videos a year or constantly traveling for work, while also balancing life and friends and family and my health. These are all tough things to do. But what is a life without challenge? You get bored, boring, lame. So I think you should always be challenging yourself and putting yourself into tough situations because it's what builds you as a person. That's what I think.
Deep thoughts with
right? Yeah, I'm guilty of that. It's weird.
I love it.
It's weird because I don't know if you guys realize I'm just some dude. I'm just some guy that like plays Minecraft, and the way it went is as a result of the game, a lot of my audience is really young. I have a lot of young people that watch. I've got people of all ages that watch, but going by percentage, most are quite young. And so I kind of became a child's entertainer one day without meaning to or designing to. So when I talk, it's hard because I don't see anyone in front of me. I see like my screen in front of me. I don't know who I'm talking to sometimes. And so I just had a fan come by our office yesterday, and he was like 6 years old, and I was having my heart was melting, and like it's weird because a lot of the stuff I'm talking to you guys about right now, it's not that I don't think a 6-year-old can handle it. It's just that I probably wouldn't talk about the same things if I saw a 6-year-old in front of me. I'd be like, "Hey, what's your favorite color?" But I think there's important things. There's important things to be taught, and there's important things to learn. And you cannot be afraid of someone being too young to learn those things. I know you're all real smart, and so I know that what I'm saying here is things that you can take and do things with. So I would say, yes, be challenged, face struggle. It's going to build you.
I agree. One thing I've always said, and I think it's if I could, not to boast or brag or whatever, but one of the things I think that has helped make Autcraft as successful as it is as I treat everybody the same. So it doesn't matter if they're a parent or if they're a 6-year-old. I will treat them with the same respect, the same level of intellect, I'm going to talk to them as a real human being that's on my level. And I understand. You see these parents who are like wishing that they could be 6 again, where their biggest struggle is whether or not they should buy a bag of chips or a chocolate bar. And I'm like, you know what? For a 6-year-old, if they can't decide if they're really having an emotional situation over this, then yeah, it's just as big of a situation as you trying to figure out how to pay rent. They don't know, right?
Right. So, it's all relative. So treat their struggles as a real struggle and don't try and make light of it or fun of it. Don't compare it to your own. Exactly. We're always learning. We're always facing new challenges at all ages and until the day you die. Sorry, everyone.
True.
Unless they figure out those anti-aging pills. That's what I'm hoping for. We'll see. That'd be funny. All right, I'm looking around on the server now, everybody, because we didn't have much time on the server. I will be able to stay 10 minutes longer, and then I'm also going to go visit with
ACO.
Yes. So we'll do that. But I pledge to you all that I'll be coming back on the server specifically so that I can see some of your builds and see what's going on there. Sorry that the server wasn't up. Obviously, it wasn't Stuart's fault or anyone there necessarily. But we'll make it up to y'all.
Yeah, feel bad.
Don't feel bad. This is great. Everyone's been having a good time, right? Just say yes, everyone.
Spam yes in the chat.
It just makes me feel bad because even on the Minecraft server right now, there's so many people talking. It's hard for me to respond.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It happens when I go on a lot of servers. Let me see. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm talking to another server tech from a whole other place, and he's saying there seems to be a routing issue. Some geolocations are not able to connect to other locations. So, like of all the times that would happen in the world. So there you go. All right.
I think I want to build a house somewhere.
Yes, please do.
Let me see. Just so you all know, if you're not on the Discord server, I'm on there right now, talking in person. Since the server was down for so long while I was here, I will make sure to come back again in the near future. All right. Cool. Just wanted to make sure everyone knows. So I think maybe I can scout out. So is this all spawn protected?
This is all spawn protected. It's kind of hard to see where the borders are, but pretty much if you don't see any more builds, then it's probably too far.
Got it. Okay.
You're free to build wherever, though. Under the welcome sign, behind it, beside it, up by the pillager outpost.
Ah, yes. When did this server go live?
The server or the spawn?
Sorry, the map refresh, I guess.
We still have all the spawn. I have a special world that's specifically just for our spawns. This is the 5th one, and this one just went live on the 15th, I'm going to say. Yeah, August 15th.
Oh, wow. That's pretty good
So-
progress.
Fresh and new, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to make a secret sign over here. I'm here to grief the server, everybody. I'm just kidding. Never let me on. Let's see. I want to do a sign. Ooh, that'll be good. You guys are gonna like my sign. Let's see. Yeah, I like that dark oak game. Okay. Let's go right here.
Yeah, the new signs with the ability to dye the lettering. So where was that all of our lives?
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Everyone's looking at it. That's funny. Right. They've changed the dye color. That's okay. Purple's a nice look. Maybe we'll do purple and yellow. Look at that. That's nice.
I like it.
We'll see if it stays. Cool. So we'll leave that. And then next time I come visit the server, I'll do some building with you guys because I'd rather just spend the rest of our time talking to you. But next time I'll come on and we'll actually build some kind of house together. I'll stay on the server for now. But yeah, we'll just answer some more questions.
Another 10 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, that'll be there forever. Like I said, the old spawns, like this is a special spawn world, so you can't go too far from here, so the world never grows, it never expands. So we can keep using it over and over and over and over again. And we still have all the stuff from all the guests we've ever had.
Wow, that's impressive. All right, let's see. Oh, wow. Appy Pablo says, I found Autcraft because of your MNU episode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, quite a few.
Cool.
Quite a few whitelist applications said I heard of it. That's it.
That's neat. That's neat. Would you consider going to any of the AutCons, says Telliason? I don't know what those are.
So we have our own meetup. So we have an admin in the UK. We have an in California. We have admins Illinois.
Where in California?
I don't even know where she is offhand. But I know she's California. We have an admin in Seattle, close to Seattle, all around. So what they do is if there's enough players there, they'll hook up with like a local autism organization or charitable organization or whatever and get a location and set up a meet. And it's not like a convention or anything, but it's a meet and greet. So the players can actually meet in real life, not just on the server, and get to see their friends, face to face. Their parents come. So, totally safe environment. They'll organize like, a trip to visit local animals or have fun and games brought and stuff like that and make a day of it. And yeah, we've had probably a dozen of them or so all around the world now.
Wow, that's amazing. I hadn't heard of them. I certainly wouldn't be opposed to going to one. We'd have to see which one would make the most sense. It sounds like the California one. Someone in the chat said it was near San Diego or an hour outside of San Diego or something. So
yeah, so there you go. I went to the one in the UK last year. It was
all right. You're a traveling man these days.
This server changed my life. I had so much in my life I never would have dreamed of before starting this server.
That's always a nice surprise.
TED Talk. How many people can say they've given a TED Talk?
That's cool. That is cool. Now you can be part of the memes that I always see. Thanks for listening to my TED Talk. It's like, really?
Right?
Really? I did one, baby.
I laugh at those all the time because now I'm the only person who can't do.
Who's your Smash Bro main, says Snow. Ooh, I like Zelda. I'm pretty good with Rob. Who else? Cloud, of course. Cloud's OP. I'm pretty good with... I'd say Zelda's my ultimate main. I've been playing Minecraft since 2009 or maybe 2010. One of the two. Forget exactly. I think it's 2010. So almost 10 years.
New player.
The Donster, do you think that the Bedrock edition of Minecraft will get better support for command blocks so things like vanilla mods could be used? Yes, the Donster. I think that eventually it's going to be better than the Java version, and I use air quotes when I say better. When I say better, I mean I think it's going to eventually be able to do everything Java can do, and more, and more stably, and more in general because of add-ons and easier to connect to servers through that. And I think that's because Microsoft bought the game, and they as a company have every incentive to want to make sure everyone plays the same version, especially the version that's got the marketplace on it, which is a way that they can make money, and a way that their other creators can. Yeah, exactly. Got to do it somehow. All right, let's see. So I'm back looking at the Discord. We've got a lot of questions to get through. Sorry, everybody. I'll have to figure out a way to do this faster next time.
I'll stop interrupting. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. What do you do if your channel is growing and you enjoy it, but want to do something else with your life? You understand that sometimes life has plans for you and that you have to make sacrifices for your long-term future. There's lots of times where I wish I could just take a break from YouTube and go learn how to paint or dance or go explore and travel, but too bad. I have a responsibility. And I have to look to my future. And I also know that if I continue to do this for longer and longer, then it will only be better for me in the future as well. So I've learned how to give up short-term satisfaction for long-term gain. And that took me 27 years and counting. So... You've got 100 Autcraft videos on your channel, Zed? That's fantastic. Keep it going, baby. All right, let's see. I guess maybe we should do... We only have 5 more minutes. And like I said, guys, I'll be sure to come back. But I want to make sure that I am interacting with you guys live instead of answering questions that are a half hour old. So why don't we try some questions that I want to ask you guys? That way it's a little easier to keep the conversation flowing. We'll do some easy ones for now. Let's go favorite Minecraft mob. Creeper, Phantom, Lava, the Cat. Cat's nice because there's like 9 or 10 variants of it now. I wish there were more wolf variants. That'd be nice.
Like just dogs in general.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Llama. Falling block. That is an entity. We'll go with it. Minecart. Armor stand. Wolves are great companions. That's good. I would say, okay, what other than, I guess I assume most of you guys play Java, or all of you do. Do you all play Minecraft on different things as well? Who plays on their phone? Who plays on Xbox? PS4. PS4, the forgotten child. They need to update PS4. That is so unfair for all the PS4 players. They need to get the Bedrock version on that game. Raspberry Pi? Wow, some coders. Windows 10 is unplayable, so you play you play the Switch version, PC all day. VR. I've never played Minecraft in VR. Has anyone done VR Minecraft?
It's quite the experience.
Is it?
Yeah.
I hosted, you know what's so funny? Here's something that most of you guys probably have never heard of. Did you guys know I hosted a Minecraft game show? A live action Minecraft game show. It was on Facebook. It was a Facebook show. I'll show you guys it. You might need a Facebook account, but it was a live action. I was a game show host, Win Mine or Die, and we had a segment called Virtual Craft Simulator, and our guests would be in a giant green screen room. They'd wear a VR headset, and they'd have to navigate through virtual Minecraft, and then we had cameras recording them so we could see them walking around in virtual Minecraft. I never mentioned this on my YouTube anywhere. I never mentioned it anywhere. It's only on Facebook. It's like a hidden game show. But you guys can watch that, and there was some virtual Minecraft on that as well.
Be careful. Last time we had Simon and Noxy on, they spilled some secrets about Hytale coming up, and we ended up being the subject of multiple YouTube videos about all this stuff that people were finding out about the game because of their visit here. So now there's going to be Log.zip videos about, oh my gosh, did you know?
I wish. I wouldn't mind one bit. Let the world know about Win, Mine, or Die. It was fun. It was a fun time. I'd never done anything like that before. I got to, because I didn't play like any Minecraft in it. I was literally the host, answering or giving questions, watching build battles. It was really fun. So if you guys like Minecraft but want to see what a different experience would look like, you should check that out. This is really cool. I like this little spawn build area. I'm like underwater now.
I had a lot of fun building it.
Do you build most of these builds?
Yeah. I'll build the spawn, and then from there I will leave the rest up to senior helpers and admins. They put in little secret hidden rooms and stuff, and they add in little touches here and there. And I leave a lot of, like, you'll notice there's a lot of empty space here and there. So over the next year or two, as the game updates, as our needs, update, we will add more stuff to spawn over the years.
It's a good call. Got to keep the expansions ready. I like the little underwater domes everywhere. This is really neat. Hey, everybody. I think that's where we're going to have to call it for the time being. I'm sorry I couldn't get to everyone's question. I'm so happy to see that there were so many questions that I will have to come back. And I will be coming back. I will talk to Stuart about it and maybe some of the staff, and we will figure out a time for me to stop by once again.
And we'll keep it more low key. We'll make sure that the server is running optimally next time. Yeah.
Thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate. I mean, look how many people are in this chat right now. You all rock. Thank you. It means a lot to me to have this many people interested in what I'm doing. It was a pleasure. I will come back to the server very soon. We'll build a house together. Maybe we'll do a video on it if I know it's not going to crash the server. And we'll have to connect soon. Stuart, wherever you'll have me.
I will send you the link in a moment.
Cool. All right, everybody.
Thanks you very much for joining us.
Thank you all. Thanks, Stuart. Thanks, everyone. Thank you, staff. I'll speak with you all real soon, and I'll see you in my comment section. Be nice.